So let me introduce myself. Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are adding another video to this amazing series. My client here came in and said that her ends culprit is. I kind of already know where this is going, but I wanted to take you guys along with me on the journey. Before I get started, just so everyone knows, the summer sale has begun. All hair care and regrowth products on my website, elitehaircareusa.com, is 30% off using code SUMMER, SUMMER. So what I'm going to do is, typically you guys don't get to see me blow dry my clients. I always typically have them blown out. In her case, I'm actually going to show you guys the blow dry phase. Then we're going to go through the silk out phase. And final, we'll do her trim. We'll get her in order, and then we'll give her some hair care tips and tricks that she can use on her way out to go home with. So you guys sit back. You can ask as many questions as you like. Unfortunately, I'm actually working, so I won't be able to see all of the questions, but I'll try to catch them as best I can. If not, I'll do a Q&A later. Right, so let's get started. So I already started partially blow drying her hair. I started on this side, and you know what? Today I'm probably going to use my Revert, which I know a lot of you are like, what the hell is a Revert? So I'm going to show you guys what the Revert blow dryer looks like. This one is kind of loud, so you'll have to kind of bear with me. I won't do much talking over this particular dryer. It's very cool, and it really, really works. So you guys just sit back. After I blow dry her, then I'll answer any of your questions that you might have, but you won't hear me talking much during this phase of the process. Relaxing, but I can say that it's a little heavy on my hand. But for the client, this is absolutely amazing. It makes the blow dry phase a little bit easier, but I'll tell you guys what happens when I'm done after using the Revert. I still actually have to go back and blow dry her a little bit more, but I'll tell you why when I'm finished. peeps. So we've gone through a portion of the blowout phase. Now the Revert is cool. I know everybody's sitting there looking like, oh man, that thing looks nice. It looks convenient. It's all that good stuff. And it is. It's a little more convenient. It does help to stretch the hair out enough for other people's liking. But for my liking, there are some cons to me using it. That's why that's not always my go-to for blow drying. Number one, it's a little bit heavy on my wrist. Number two, I still have to go back and blow her out some more because if you notice, I can't actually pull my fingers through her hair. Why? Because it's a canister that just holds onto the hair and sucks the water out, but it's not helping to detangle the hair to make things a lot easier. So with that being said, I do still have to go back and actually blow dry her, but in this instant it would only be like literally a couple minutes. Versus if I was to leave it this way, then her hair is going to be very tangled, which is what we don't want. And I'm sure you can see that it's not thoroughly detangled, but I can get through that with a blow dryer really quick. The good thing about the Revert is it's diffused heat, so it's not a lot of heat at all. It's really more cool air, right?
Yes, it is.
So it's more cool air than warm air. So it's not like a blow dryer. It's more like a vacuum. So what I'm going to do is you use your paddle brush. You guys know I'm a paddle brush girl. You use your paddle brush and literally just kind of blow through the ends. And that will help detangle her a lot faster without adding more tension to what problem we already have. So that's a good way of learning to blow dry, especially if you're learning how to take care of natural hair. Blow drying starting from the ends first and then work your way in will make detangling so much easier. So as you see, there's a big difference now. I can pull my hand straight through without, none of that. So that's what you really, if you're going to blow dry your hair, make sure you blow dry it to your advantage, not a disadvantage. Much better. And like I said, I'd only have to blow dry for literally a minute or two, just because I want to get all the kinks out and really get that hair straight enough for me to silk her without having to use a lot of heat when I'm silking. You made it before the good part. Yes, you did. So today I'm going to take you guys through the entire journey. I usually blow her out like I said before. I wanted to save it for you guys so you guys could see everything from start to finish. A day in the life of the hairstylist with hair care properties and people who allow me to video them for you. So you guys just sit back. If you have any questions, you can definitely ask. I'll try to answer as best I can. But right now, I'm just blowing her out a little bit more just to take the kinks out that the red hair did not get out. Yeah, you see what was never mind. I already got this video like that. Oh wow, I gotta get on that. All right, There we go. How did you fix the low porosity? I'm not sure. What do you mean? How do you fix low porosity here? You can't fix low porosity here. The only thing that you can do is manage it. There's no fixing to low porosity. That's just what you have. So the only thing you can do is moisturize more and protein less. That's all. Another question. I went and got a trim on Saturday and my stylist rinsed my hair with ice cold water and it was dried out and rough. If she rinsed your hair with ice cold water, at that point she probably used a different kind of shampoo and conditioner, which most of the time if you're going to rinse at that point you've already detangled and you use a conditioner that softens the hair. It really just depends on what conditioner or shampoo your stylist used at that time. Since I'm low porosity, it's hard for my hair to accept products. It's not that it's hard for you to accept products. You just have to be choosing the right products for your hair. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to go ahead and silk her out. So my go-to before I do any type of heat service is our Frizz Tamer and Shine Serum. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to put it in my hands and my fingers and just kind of rub it through the hair, distribute it all the way out. This allows for some heat protection, added shine, that kind of thing. And for those of you just joining, this is like a YouTube secret. So I hope you guys are writing this down. Okay? I'm giving you guys the deets before anybody else, right? I am having a summer Sizzle sale. Every single item on my site is 30% off. The sale actually doesn't start until July 26th, but for my YouTube family, it starts right now. So if you want to take advantage of that sale, you will need this code because no one has this code except for you guys. No, she's going to be my swell. She's like, no one has this code. The code is SUMMER, SUMMER. If someone could put that in the chat for me because my beautiful moderators are not in today. They're probably at work and they're not cheating at work. So the summer Sizzle sale is going on right now and it is the pre-sale for my YouTubers. You guys get dibs to everything first. 30% off everything. No exclusions. And the code is SUMMER. SUMMER. Okay? Okay. Sit down for me and then come on back.
For the viewers who don't know what low porosity means, what is that?
Oh, her question was for the viewers who, thank you, Pure Imunez. So she said for the viewers who don't know what low porosity means, she wants to know what is that herself. She's asking for her friend, yeah. Right? So down for me. Low porosity means that you do not absorb moisture well. High porosity means you absorb excessive amounts of moisture. So you guys know I'm using my hot comb to get through her root silking so that her silk press will last a lot longer. So I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer. Now, if you don't want to use a hot comb, you don't have to. I'm using it just because I want her press to last just a little bit longer. And then at the end, we are going to address her issue of her ends popping. And it's actually a really simple fix, guys. So just stay tuned. You'll be very surprised how simple this fix is going to be. So she has a little finer texture hair, which doesn't mean it's damaged. It's just fine textured. So I'm taking it in larger sections than I would a client with medium to coarse hair. So her sections are almost an inch wide. And I'm doing that on purpose. So you have to know, if you're a stylist and you're getting into natural hair, you have to know how much hair to use or straighten at one time. And that'll make it easier. How do you test to see if the hot comb is too hot to use? So I have a towel right here. I'm going to show you guys. I have a towel right here. So once I take my hot comb out of this stove, I drop it on this towel, which you guys can't see that, can you? So I drop it on this towel, and I can tell, I'll do it on this side. If the towel changes color, the iron is too hot. If the towel burns, the iron is too hot. At which point, when it's too hot, I just let it sit there for a minute. These irons actually temper very quickly, so you just let it sit. And that's how it works. So I hope that answered your question. All right, so I gotta adjust it back. There we go. So we're back. What some people like to do is they like to hot comb everything first. I don't do that, and with me just leaving the iron out for that couple seconds, it's already gotten cold. But some people like to hot comb the entire head first and then go back. It takes away from what I'm trying to achieve, which is longevity in her press. So I like to do all at once. I'll hot comb her roots and then I'll silk out the hair, and that gets me through the process a lot faster too. Now I don't do this for everyone. Not all of my natural clients can get hot combs. It depends on the hair texture and the hair type. So keep that in mind if you're a stylist and you do silk pressing, or you're getting into doing natural hair, or maybe you're a student. Keep that in mind. Because of hormonal changes, I do not use heat on my 4C hair. Do you have clients who don't silk press their hair? I have a lot of clients that don't silk press their hair. For them, it's more like they come for the treatment. But most of the time, if you're trying to get a trim, it has to be pressed. So that temporary press is not going to hurt you, but if you don't like it, then I'm certain you probably need to get a trim. My daughter got her first press when she was 7. Her hair was so thick, it lasted 1 day. Do you suggest I use my daughter's hair so she can have her hair pressed? Honestly, with children, it's a little bit more complicated, because with children, you can't do too much. I wouldn't suggest any type of products or anything. And don't forget, at 9 and 10 years old, this is why I don't press my kids' hair out. At 9 and 10 years old and 11 years old, sometimes even 12, they don't care about their hair. They don't care about their hair. And I'm a hairstylist, and my children give a damn about their hair. So you think about that. But this is another reason why I don't do children's hair, because I'm a firm believer, and I'm not going to have you waste your money. And I know that it is not going to last, because that is a child. And they sweat profusely. Like, you don't even have control. You think that you just did this beautiful hairstyle. They get to school, they come home, and the hair is not the way you left it. It's probably not even in the same ponytail that you sent them to school in. So I wouldn't too much press your baby's hair yet. Wait until they get to like middle school, that kind of thing, because at that point they actually care more about themselves. She's in love with her hair and wants to wear ponytails, but it's so thick. She's 10 now. What I do, I can't tell you what I do with my daughters, because my younger daughter hair is not very coarse, but she's like medium to coarse. So what I do with her is I'll take the iron, my Flatiron, which is like one of these, and after I shampoo and condition her really, really well, blow her out really, really well, at that point I'll take my Flatiron and just do one quick pass over large sections, and that'll help stretch it out but won't kill her curl pattern. And that'll help you to change her elasticity slightly, so that you can actually get through, you know, her having her hairstyles a little bit longer. But all I do is literally, I don't even do it like I'm pressing. I just go, pull it out, and go over it once, and I'm done. And all I'm doing is stretching it out a little bit, just a little bit. And that'll last me about a week, even with her ponytails. So I hope that helps you. Okay, so I'm going to do a bigger section so you guys can see what I mean by I don't like doing big sections at one time. Thank you. So happy I caught your live. You're welcome. So when you do big sections, you have to actually still go in between each section and do that again. So that's the reason why I don't like doing big sections. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to anyway. The difference with her hair is it's actually not so damaged as what most people may think. Well, she might think herself. Her hair just really needs some TLC, and that's all. So what she came in today, she came in to get what we call a reconstruction therapy treatment. That is a treatment that we do where it basically helps to replenish moisture and strength into the hair all at once. And could you guys believe that the products that I use for this service are CBD driven? And no, it is not my shampoo and conditioner that I use for that, because I need one to be a little bit stronger. So for this, the actual conditioner that I use for this treatment has 850 milligrams of CBD. And it is powered by CBD. But is she going to go to work and be high as a kite? No, she's not. No, she's not, people. Just because it says CBD, that does not mean that it is a drug. It is THC CBD. There's a big difference. All of my products are now THC free. All right. So for those of you asking or wondering, or maybe you want to ask the question and you're afraid to ask the question, I'm using the Babyliss 3100 Prima on her hair. Her ends look decent. Are you going to cut them? Absolutely. I love your goddess oil and edge tamer. It's helped my hair tremendously. Thank you. I'm going to screenshot that, by the way. Yay. Thank you for the review. If I can get it off my screen. Okay, I can't. Anyhow. So this is actually the easy part. After the wash and the conditioning and the treatment and all of that good stuff, this part is so easy for me. So easy for me. So I'm actually going to switch into a different iron. Only because the Babyliss Prima is a great iron. Don't get me wrong. But when you have fine textured hair, you need an iron that closes a lot tighter. And this one does not close tight enough. So I'm actually going to switch it and use my H2 Pro. And that will probably do the job a lot better than the Babyliss iron. But like I said, everyone has their choice of irons. I'm very picky on my irons, so I need them to do certain things at a certain time. I need them to vacuum and all kind of stuff. So I kind of know when to switch. The Babyliss was just not giving me the life that I'm looking for. Okay, so over here is a little kinky, which that's typical behind the ear. Behind the ears, in the nape of the neck, and the crown are typically the kinkiest parts of the head. So you sometimes work a lot harder in those areas than you would anywhere else. Do you do all kinds of hairstyles? I do, but my hair, I am at a place where I like hair care the most. Hair care for me is a very simple thing. It's like, conditioning, shampooing with great products, trimming. That's my kind of thing. I don't do a lot of natural hairstyling where it comes on to like the natural style, because I kind of feel like you can do that at home. Anybody can do a puff at their house. Why would I want to take your money to do that? I don't think like that. Would you pay me to put a puff in your hair?
Probably not.
Probably not. So my question to her was, would she pay for me to put rubber bands and puffs in her hair? Probably not. I don't braid, so those are services that I don't offer. I do twist outs and stuff, but it's just not my passion. Now I know what iron to tell my stylist to use, since my hair is fine, medium density. I wish I could save. You could save so you can learn what I learned from you. Yeah, actually, this live is actually going to be saved. So this is a live that's going to be saved. For those of you who want to be able to watch it again, it is going to be saved. I try to save all my lives, excluding the Q&As, only because Q&As is more like for your information at that moment. So if anyone can tell me the answer or the reason why her ends are popping, comment and tell me what reason you think her ends are popping whenever she is at home and brushing it at night or that kind of thing. What would be the reason for her ends to be popping? Dry, okay. It's so many people out there that don't know that the goodness of CBD oil. No, there's a lot of people that really don't know. Single strand knots, handling it too rough, okay. What other reasons? What could be other reasons why her ends are popping? It's 87 people on this live, guys. It shouldn't be. Don't be scared to answer. I don't eat people. I don't say what's wrong and what's right. She doesn't moisturize her ends. She needs a trim. Octavia, ding, ding, ding. This is a very simple fix. Shelly, split ends. Exactly. There is an extremely simple fix to a situation such as this, where it might seem like a huge issue to you, but the simple fix is definitely either a trim or a cut. Now we know a trim is dusting of the ends. A cut is a cut. Well, I'm using a small rat tail comb, and she doesn't have any hair in my comb, and you haven't seen me doing this. So it's really, I had one piece right there, actually. Sorry. So it's really not the small comb, because she actually finger detangles at home, right?
Yes.
We talked about finger detangling. While I agree, I don't agree with just finger detangling. You have to still use a comb and some conditioner or a wet brush or whatever and detangle your hair from end all the way into the root. That is imperative in any type of hair care whatsoever. But go ahead.
Do you recommend a comb? What kind of comb?
They have like shampoo combs, the very wide tooth combs. I'll show you guys what comb you should have at home. One of these. One of these combs. And this is a more expensive one. Doesn't matter if they're like infused with all kind of stuff. But this is the comb that you should definitely have at home to detangle your hair. If you notice the thickness in this comb, they have the cheap ones at the dollar store for $1. Those are really flimsy. This comb is flexible, but thank you. Thank you, Octavia. She said my dress is cute. It's flexible, but not that flexible. And it will help detangle the hair a lot faster than finger detangling. So definitely get you one of those combs. You can get them at Walmart, Amazon. I'm trying to launch the live, but I'm having trouble with my internet at work. I'll catch it later. Okay, no problem, babe. So I'm almost at the crown. The client has a pretty face. You have a pretty face. Oh, she says she know y'all. No, no, I'm just. So when she came in, she was in like dress. She's like, yeah, my ends keep popping off every time I touch it, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, I already know what the problem is. And it's a simple fix. Like, this is probably one of the simplest cases ever. She doesn't have well, everybody has a slight sparseness, but hers is not, I'm going bald kind of sparse. So that's not an issue. As I'm also silking her, I'm also evaluating her hair and her scalp at the same time, because I can see if there's breakage as I'm going through part by part. There's no breakage. So really and truly, she needed the basics. She needed a really good treatment and a really good trim / cut, because she has a huge tail going on back here. It's like a mullet. We don't want mullets. We don't do mullets. So we're going to fix that today. And then going forward, life is going to be sweet for her. She's going to be in a great place. So guys, if you get a hairstylist that knows what she is doing, or he, I'm not going to discriminate because there's great men out there too. She or he is doing, there's some very simple fixes to issues like this. And today I use the power of CBD to help and fix her breakage and strengthening issue. And then we're going to do something very simple as a trim. So this is where I tell people how great CBD is and CBD products are. There are not a lot of them on the market. I can tell you that right now. My line is one of the lines that I am extremely proud of because I am probably one of the only African American CBD infused hair care lines on the entire market. Most of the lines that have CBD in them are not created by African American, and I'm dark, okay? I ain't like so. A lot of natural go through short pieces at the crown. What does that mean? Yeah. So keep in mind, at the crown level, that's also where in Jamaica, we call it your mole, where your soft spot is. That's also where all your tension, all your stress, all of your worrying, remember, it comes out into the hair. That is the opening in the skull. Just so everyone knows, if a person hits you in your soft spot, you can potentially die. So keep in mind, all of your energy comes out of that spot. Where's yours? Let's see. Hers is right here. So if you feel your head, you can feel the dip in your actual crown. And hers is right here. Some people is here. Some people have multiples, and then you also have in your temple as well. That's why they say you have to protect your temple and protect your crown. So keep in mind, those short hairs, what ends up happening is if you have a lot of stress, you have a lot of tension, it's going to pop right off. And a lot of times, no disrespect to my naturals, because even my relaxed clients do this, when we detangle our hair, we neglect our crown on purpose. No one wants to detangle right here, so they just brush it in a ponytail and leave it there. Children do it, adults do it, there's no shame to it, but that's the area that you have to really care for the most. This area and your hairline. It's very important that you care about these areas. I heard a head hard all over, Crystal. So she's tall. I'm gonna have to bring her down. I'm only like 5 foot, y'all. So far you guys can see she really just needs a really good trim. She's not a bad place. So for those of you who are thinking that your hair is in a bad place, sometimes it's always just, you need another pair of eyes. First time catching a live video of yours. Hey, Gabrielle. I hope I said your name right. Thanks for joining. And thank you to all of my new followers and subscribers. You guys won't be disappointed. I can talk. Trust me. And for those of you who are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. If you don't know me, I am the live queen. I'm not with all the editing. I can't deal with it. I'll do it every so often, but I'm a live and direct, feel my energy kind of person. So my hair breaks real bad after doing the Jerry curl. I'm using Jamaican black castor oil on my scalp. That is a great thing to use. So most definitely, that's a good thing. Where are you located? I am in Altamont Springs / Orlando, Florida. First person ever to say my name correctly on the first try. Gabrielle, girl. Yes. If you break it down in syllables, you'll get it. Me too. I think I get it from my mama. So for those of you, like I said, if you're new or maybe you're just joining on to the live, and you didn't get the deets, my YouTube family gets the deets before everybody else. So I am having my summer sizzle sale. The summer sizzle sale is 30% off each and every growth and hair product that I offer in my line. Also 30% off all of my basic wigs, which are full lace wigs. For you to take advantage of that sale, you need the code word that no one else will get until the 25th or the 26th. 26th. Because the sale typically starts on July 25th. Did I say that right? No, 26th. July 26th through the 30th. But my YouTube family gets first dibs on everything because the supplies are very limited. Very, very limited. And when they sell out, they sell out. So the code word is SUMMER. SUMMER. If someone could type that in the chat for me, it would be awesome. For those of you newbies, 30% off all hair care and regrowth products. And if you don't know, I am, if I'm not mistaken, one of the first African-American women to introduce CBD into our hair care because I know that it's absolutely amazing. And I use CBD products on her today for her treatment. So everything is 30% off. Good discount. Yes, good discount, guys. Good discount. So her hair was actually treated for strength and breakage and health using 850 milligrams of CBD infused conditioner. I can't wait to get my hands on your shampoo and conditioner. Yes, I am excited. So I did the pre-sale. The pre-sale went very well. Those pre-sale orders will go out before anyone else. Can pregnant women use CBD products? You cannot ingest CBD products, but my products are for topical use only. So I think you should be okay. But definitely ask your OBGYN to make sure, or your midwife. As a general rule, what's a good degree to not surpass on a Flatiron? 325? 325 is actually not going to do anything. I can tell you that right now. 325, while it sounds safe because everybody's like 450, I actually use 450 to silk. So if you're trying to just maintain straighter hair, you can use 400 to 415. 325 is going to do you no justice, honey. Your hair's still going to be extra kinky, and then you're going to still be there trying to flat iron it multiple times. If you notice, I'm only doing one pass. One pass. Yep. One pass. So we're almost done with the silk press portion, and then we're going to move on to her, what I believe to be maybe a cut, but not a shortcut. Thank you. So what is the key to preventing heat damage while straightening? It is the Frizz Tamer and Shine Serum, which is a heat protectant, a shine enhancer, and a frizz serum. It is a silicone-based serum infused with CBD. So, of course, it's going to help with hair growth, repair, and strengthening on an external styling basis. While I actually do my presses, I always use that. That's what I use. That's my go-to. I don't use anything else anymore because now I have my own. And I know how good it is and what it can do. I'm watching from the Caribbean island of Dominica. Hi, Dominica. You just had me feel like I was Spanish just now. Dominica. Did your phone tell you the time, or can you not see the time?
Girl, Siri can tell me. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 4:01 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
So my client dropped her phone on the way here, and that baby is black.
Done.
Like done. So for her to get the time, she had to ask Siri.
Hey.
She had to ask Siri because Siri had to quote it for her. Checking in from DC. Hey, Lun Lun. Hi, DC. DC in the house. Sometimes you'll see me pull the hot comb all the way through, especially in the front. The front is the part that reverts the fastest. Siri saves lives, y'all. Siri will listen to your conversation at the wrong time, so don't get too comfortable with Siri. That's sad. I'm sorry, client. I was confused because she called for directions. I'm like, who still calls for directions? How does your client usually wear her hair? How do you normally wear your hair?
I either do a twist out, a braid out, or if I'm being lazy, a puff.
Twist out, braid out, and if she's being lazy, a puff, which is what she came in here today.
Yes.
To see that. And her hair was packed full of oil.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to extract the oil to then go back and infuse protein and strength and moisture. Hey, Louisiana. I need to visit Louisiana. I've never been.
We went one time to basketball.
I'm going to Vegas soon, but never did. Okay, so could you believe I'm one who's never visited Vegas and I've never been on a cruise, yet I'm Jamaican and I fly to Jamaica all the time. Okay, I do believe you have said this before. What is the type of flat iron you're using? So this iron, I am using the H2 Pro 1-inch titanium flat iron. I do have my own series of irons coming out soon, but they're not ready yet. I'm not satisfied. Sorry, guys. Sorry for all the questions. No, you're fine. Y'all, I'm here for the questions. You guys don't be afraid to ask questions. I answer. I'm not like a lot of other people. I answer. Whether it be a question about my products or someone else's, I always answer. Now, if I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't know. One thing I'm not going to do is lie. So you guys see me doing it in a vertical fashion. Doing vertical pressing also is a great way to get speed and cover more ground at one time. What is that? Hold on. What can you do to keep your hair straight if it starts to revert? Honestly, if it's starting to revert, I wouldn't force it trying to keep it straight. The problem is if you do, let's say you decide you want to go and flat iron it again, you could potentially damage your curl pattern. It's great for my hair. Yes, it's great to keep moisture, but what you don't want to do is add more moisture to hair that you want to stay dry. It's natural hair. So I would not use a satin or a silk scarf. I would use a stocking cap to wrap my hair. Stocking caps keep the hair compressed. It's different when you're compressing your veins. You're compressing the hair so it has nowhere to actually room for it to expand. So that cuticle has to stay intact because you're making it. Did I just give you a whole... I just blew your mind? Okay, I just blew your mind. So that is the easiest way. But if it starts to revert, babe, I'm going to be very honest. Just let it revert. Now, if this happens like a day or two, not even two, a day after you get it pressed, then you can lightly silk it with an iron at about 400 degrees, maybe 375, and then wrap it and put a stocking cap on. But if you went to the gym or anything of that sort, don't even mess with it. Okay, here's my question. Hair nowadays is about movement and being lightweight. What are your thoughts about the good old hair grease? It's great, just use it in moderation. You don't need to grease the scalp like it's the Last Supper. But when you grease it, I have a video on my channel that tells you how to oil your scalp. Follow that diagram and you will never have to worry again. Louisiana in the house. Awesome. Oh no, buffering. Is anyone else buffering? You should be able to see me. Okay. Keep in mind, guys, if it buffers while you're on live, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's on my side. It could be your connection. Not saying that it was, but don't panic. I'm here. Thank you, Black Beauty, for posting my code for the summer Sizzle sale. 30% off everything. Everything. So if you're one, I'll tell you right now, if you're a person who is suffering from very dry hair, you're coming back from trying to grow out areas that have like situations of traction, alopecia, situations where your hairline is gone, situations where your crown is broken, situations where maybe you just neglected your hair. My go-to is my hair repair and strengthening shampoo. You also need to get the Goddess Hair Repair Serum, which right now the pre-sale kit includes the shampoo, the conditioner, and the super serum. And don't forget, you can use the code for the 30% off, and you'll get all 3 items. If you don't need the shampoo and conditioner, and you just need something that you can use to aid in your hair care across the board and help you regrow that damaged hair, then you use our extra strength Goddess Hair Repair Serum. And that's all you need. This way for me. And if you have low porosity hair, the Goddess Hair Repair Serum or the Growth Elixir will work for you. If you have high porosity hair, you actually need to stay away from the oil and use more items that have strength. So I would just use the shampoo and the conditioner, but do not add any more oil. You don't need it. You're already not lacking of oil. I'm new to your channel. Where are you located? My husband wants me to schedule an appointment. I am in Orlando, Florida / Altamont Springs, Florida. I always take the back hot comb and press the hair to the best of the comb. Wait, what? I was always told the back of the hot comb presses the hair the best. So is the comb or the teeth. I mean, it's by choice. I use both. So whenever I'm trying to press it out, I flip the back of the comb onto the hair and do it that way. I extracted oil from her hair. It was extremely oily. The moment she came, I'm like, did you put oil in your hair? She's like 2 days ago. In my mind, I'm like, she just doused the whole damn head with it. Here she goes to my pre-pooing. Don't come to me pre-pooing, please. I don't need pre. I should burn you. I don't need pre-poo. I just need you to come. So she pre-pooed. Okay, so this way, Mama. She pre-pooed and it just left her hair extremely oily. So in order for you to get a good press, I can't have any excess oils in the hair. I don't need any excess oils in the hair because I'm just going to be frying your hair like chicken. So I don't want to do that. Do you have online scheduling? Yes. If you actually go to my site, is elitehaircareusa.com and hit the book link. That is where you're able to schedule appointments with me. That is also where you're able to schedule virtual consultations or video consultations with me. It's a one-on-one session where we basically talk about your hair care needs, and I actually also help you find a stylist in your area that will be able to help you. And we'll talk about a regimen as well. For those of you who want to get some of my products, that is also where you go to see all of my products and purchase as well. Everything I do is at Elite Hair Care USA if I'm not on YouTube or my Instagram. What is pre-poo? Go ahead, tell them what's pre-poo.
What a pre-poo is a treatment to where you mask your hair. A treatment to where you mask your hair to where your shampoo doesn't take all of the oils or completely strip your hair of the needed oils that they do.
And where did you learn about pre-pooing?
Google.
Google is also what will tell you you're gonna die. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so she pre-pooed, but some stylists, like if you're getting a protective style, you can pre-poo. A protective style is where you know your hair is going to be in that style for months and months at a time. Some people like it, some people don't. For a silk press or when you're coming to treat your hair, pre-poos are not required. Pre-poos are actually the worst thing you can do because I now have to go back and strip the hair of all of that oil. You see why she's laughing?
This is my first silk.
She know. She won't come back like that anymore. You see how I waved this car? She just brand her with it. Come this way, Mama. I'm just playing. No, but she didn't know. And, you know, I always say don't come with any oils or anything in your hair. I don't need the excess oil because I'm still going to make sure that you don't walk out here with your hair just dry and tangly, and you don't need all of that. Now, every stylist is different. For me, I think hair health and hair care first. And if I know I'm going to be introducing a thermal iron, I do not want you to have any type of oil on your hair. Let me add the oil, and then going forward, you can do that at home. But she didn't do anything wrong. She just didn't know. So now we all know, and now she knows because she knows, like, I'm not joking. I like how you talk to your clients, not at them. Am I talking at you?
Never.
You sure?
Positive.
She said no.
Wait, is the comb in your hair? No, okay.
No. She's like, is the comb? I like to laugh with my clients. You gotta keep it fun. Nobody wants to come in here, sit right here. You wash your hair. You pre-pooed your hair, which sounds like you went to the toilet. You pre-pooed your hair? Oh, okay. You know it's an extra charge for that. No, I like to make them smile. I like to make everybody smile. Make this experience fun because you'll never forget it. Hey, Puerto Rico! Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico. Hey, I can't get any phone calls. Sorry, guys. If you see that it's buffering, it's because someone keeps calling, and I will not take a call when I'm on my YouTube. Sometimes you leave feeling like they made me feel ashamed while they did my hair. Yeah, I don't do that. It's all about educating and knowledge. You never, in my eyes, it's not that you did anything wrong. You just didn't know. What the hell am I embarrassed her for that? And make it fun. Make it a learning experience. Not, oh, girl, you just damn stupid. You just pre-pooed and you made my job so much harder, and I should just burn you. I do talk to some of my clients like, no, I'm just waiting. Hey, look at you.
Toddy, you don't have to take a ponytail.
Yeah, what did you say? Hold on. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Beautiful.
Hey, babe, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Yours is beautiful.
Thank you. All right, so it is trim time / cut time. So while you guys are watching, we're going to do a quick consult on the length and and what we need to do. So you guys just watch. I'm actually going to be talking with her. Okay. All right, babe. So based on what we have right now, I think I should probably take you to about right here, which is like base level. You'll still go ahead and layer it, and we'll take out a lot of the splitting that you have here, and that will alleviate the problem with the hair popping off. Because that's all that's popping off, is that hair that wants to come off anyway. Yeah. Is that cool? That makes sense. That's cool. All right. So I'm going to give her a slight cut and then trim it up, going from there. And at that point, that's when we'll be able to help alleviate her problem of her ends popping, which was real easy, right? Real easy. Her ends popping whenever she's combing her hair. Her ends are popping because they are broken and split and they want to come off. So that's what we're going to do. So today I usually use my clippers, but at the same time, I am a hairstylist, so I can also use my shears. I'm just going to do it on purpose because I don't want people to think that I'm not actually a hairstylist. You know, I don't actually do this. Sit down for me. Feet straight down. Yes? No, feet straight.
On my face. Yes. Like on the ground?
Yes. No, on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right, so we got that part done. I mean, the monkey already looks big and the bald. What? Let me help you. We're going to remove your ass. I'm not with all the stupidness. And then I'm going to report your ass. There we go. All right. It sounds and looks. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give her some layering. Just by me saying I'm going to give her layering, that is going to also help alleviate those split ends that are popping. So this is a real simple fix, guys. I'm not going to do any notching. I am just going to actually be doing some straight cuts on her because I don't have to mask anything. I enjoy watching you fix the split ends. Oh, thank you.
It's oddly relaxing, honestly.
It's been relaxing?
It's oddly relaxing. This is relaxing, but I go on YouTube and watch you like cut the ends. It's absolutely amazing. And
so is this like ASMR for you?
Oh yes.
Okay.
And then even like when you do it with the shears, it's so like the straight line is.
Thanks. She says it's relaxing, guys. I can never find a stylist who hasn't scissor happy. I live in Tampa and need to come your way. Girl, you are less than an hour. Well, you're about an hour away. Come and see me, honey. Come and see me. Come and see me. So a haircut does not take long for me. I'm not into I'm just get it done. Consult with my client to make sure that we are in the same place. And then go from there. Let's see here. The spot in the middle you're cutting, I have a problem right there. There's no matter how much I get it trimmed. What do you suggest? You mean right here? Is that the spot you're talking about? Let me make sure. Is your shampoo and conditioner ready for shipping? I want to order the pre-sale kit. Okay, so Linda, it says pre-sale, babe. So if it still says pre-sale, that means that this is before it's actually released to ship. But all the pre-sale orders go first. And I can give you guys a hint. Pre-sale orders will start going out on Monday. So if you want to take advantage of the pre-sale and also take advantage of the summer sale, the summer Sizzle sale where you get 30% off any order, including the regrowth kit, I'd advise you order it now. Once the pre-sale goes, it's gone. And the code for the summer Sizzle sale is SUMMER. SUMMER. Any blocks I need to be doing? So what I did was alleviate the tail. No one wants the mullet tail, unless that's what you're going to look like Hulk Hogan. So we took away the tail. Can you help me locate a salon to do my hair in Chattanooga, Tennessee? You can definitely book a video consult. That's a part of the video consult service. It's called a virtual consultation. And that's where I'll be able to help you do stuff like that. If not, I definitely recommend hashtagging on Instagram and seeing who you like and who you don't like and just narrow the list down to 3 people. Now that, and pay attention to the cape, people. This is my favorite cape, okay? Tuck it in. I don't want anyone to come for me. Shake. So if you guys recall, when I was doing her press before, this hair did not move. It was like right where I left it. Now, she has life. We have taken away the weight, the hard part. We've taken all of that away. So now she can have movement. Now I'm certain those breaking ends are going to stop. So for the styling purposes, I'm using a ceramic iron. And I'm using a 2-inch H2 Pro. If you guys don't know already, I use all H2 Pro tools as of right now until my own tools are ready. But I love their tools. They actually are really good tools. Like really good. So that is a ceramic iron. So for those of you who are at home, you always hear me say if you are going to be styling your hair at home, I definitely recommend ceramic over titanium. Titanium is not an iron that you use with longevity. You use it at that moment, but for styling, definitely not. It's too direct. So when I'm doing the styling, I'm actually doing it in large sections. These sections are about 1.5 inches wide on purpose. Thank you, Anna. So let's do a where you're from check-in. Everybody tell me where you are from if you haven't already told me. Let's see who's all prominent in here. Tell me where you're from. NYC, yeah, Octavia. Baton Rouge, Lincoln, Illinois. Hey, I was born in Chicago. Nice. Beaumont, Cali, North Carolina. Hi. Michigan. Hey, Michigan. Temple. Listen, Tanya, you're right up the street. Georgia, Claudia, or Claudette. I said Claudia. Hey, Claudette, I got your email, babe. Claudette's from England. Chattanooga, Maryland. Oh, Claudette, your pre-sale order is going out with the pre-sales starting Monday. So everything that you have, I'll try to put all in that one box. I already shipped your first one. I made sure I had to actually sign off on yours because the shipping was high as hell. But I had to sign off on yours being shipped. Kissimmee, Madison, originally from Chicago. Hey, Hazel, I'm from Chicago. Ohio, Mobile, Alabama, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Maryland. Hey, everybody. Hey, you guys, what's going on? I know I need to come see you for my... You need to come. You're like right up the street. You're like a hop and a skip. You can Uber here from Tampa. No, I'm just joking. Don't ever do that. Washington, D.C., Palmyra, Virginia. I hope I said that right. Virginia in the house. I wish I could come and let you do my hair. Love how healthy her hair looks. Thank you so much. West Helena, Arkansas. Hey, Arkansas. So for those of you who are going to be watching the replay, maybe you're watching it, comment in the comment section where you're from. You never know who you'll meet on my lives. Did you attend school in Chicago? Actually, no, I grew up here in Orlando. Keisha, oh, okay, you were talking to each other. South Carolina. Hey, newbies. Hey, everybody. I'd like to meet all my new subscribers. Hey, everybody. Hey, girls. Hey. Don't laugh at me. New to your channel, but I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, what is it? Keoshia. I hope I said that right. Keoshia. Tell me if I said that right, please. I feel like I just butchered your name. Can you tell me exactly how to get in the contest? I don't know nothing about IG. Tried yesterday. I would definitely, you have to create an IG account and then follow me at Elite Hair Care USA. So for those of you who are on my live, I am doing a contest where I'm giving away a free hair regrowth kit this Friday. That is going to kick off the summer sizzle sale. But like I said, for my YouTubers, the summer sizzle sale has already started for you. You get first dibs on everything. So for you to enter the contest, you basically will need to follow me. I was about to say subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. And then you're going to post a picture of maybe one of my products, maybe one of my pictures that you like, whatever. You will post it to your stories and at my name after you have followed me. I will repost you, and that is your entry to the competition. That's all. So anybody that I repost between now and Friday are entered in the contest. That's all. And what I'm going to do is just go through my DM and look at all the people. And whoever does it, you can do it more than once. You can do it once. You can do it however many times you want. That person shall win. And the announcement will be made on live. You don't have to be on the live to win, but you definitely have to watch to know that you won after the fact. But I'll also comment and say you're a winner. So you have to send me your address. But it's just that easy. It's nothing extra. You're not doing anything out the way. I'm not making you stand on your head and do backflips and all that stuff. So we're almost done. Someone asked a question about humidity. What did it say? Do you think hair can become thin from washing it every 4 days? Definitely, it will become very, very dry. Do you have bad humidity in Orlando? I have bad humidity in the entire state of Florida. Florida across the board. It doesn't matter where. Our humidity is horrid. Hey, Massachusetts. Hi, I'm Ann from Jamaica. How can I get in touch with you? Thank you. In touch with me to do what, my love? You can get in touch with me right here on the live. Even if my hair is natural, I don't remember what your question was, babe. Can you ask me your question again? Humidity bad in Central Texas most of the. It's typically bad in any state that's near the equator. Sometimes in the islands, humidity is actually not so bad. I don't know why, but here in Florida, it's just hot and wet all the time. Okay, girl, you done. No. All right, guys. So we're gonna. Did you see the shake?
Just
Hold on. Just say what you say.
Help it.
I love them curls you're doing. Thank you. So I'm just spraying a little bit of shine spray on her hair. This spray does not have any oil in it. That is why I use it. You need to use a oil-free gloss for your finishing spray. They said shake, but don't shake.
Okay.
She's ready too.
Oh, you know,
she's like ready.
All
right, so let's do the comb out, right? I'll be ordering your growth serum next week. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I'm jealous. I need your growing hairs. Thanks. So we took off the tail. It looks nice and full. She won't have to worry about the hair popping off, as she said. I love the client's descriptions, by the way, okay? Okay, so there is a piece that is aggravating me. What did this say? Just ordered the pre-sale kit. Hey, thank you. All of them will begin going out on Monday. How often should I wash my hair if I'm natural? No more or no less. I'll say every 2 weeks is the best schedule. So pretty. She says your hair looks like a wig. That's good.
That's a compliment. Okay.
I've lost some of my crown, but I don't know if it's from alopecia or damage from different styles due to weaves and braids. What style would you suggest for this problem? You probably need to, number one, lay off of the braids and weaves and just start wearing your hair out. It most likely sounds like it's a form of alopecia. You can start using our Goddess Hair Repair Serum and the shampoo and the conditioner. But in the interim, you do need to see a dermatologist to confirm that it's not alopecia. But it sounds like it's traction, which traction is reversible if caught in time. Okay, my hair is very thin. I'm sorry about that. You're sorry that your hair is thin? Tilt down for my mom. Don't be sorry. I don't know what you're sorry about.
That. Like, oh my God.
Your hair is thin?
No, I thought you said my hair is very thin, and then you said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that."
Oh,
like, oh
no.
God.
I thought I was the only one who thought that, girl, your hair looks flawless. Yes, shake it for them.
Oh, I cannot finally.
You can stop now.
I can't. I don't want to.
So, wait, you see when she stopped shaking, she still has a shape. That's the goal to it. You need a shape. Shake it again. Stop. Shake it in. Okay, stop. There we go. Okay. I'm just messing around with you guys. But yeah, hair should have movement and shape, people. Yes, honey. So what we're going to do is tame this hairline of hers. I'm going to show you guys how I do it using our CBD infused edge tamer in the color of charcoal. This is the finish to the service, right? What can you do for shedding hair that has knots on the ends? It sheds much more than I have to buy a doggy shampoo. I just caught on to what you said. If it's shedding like that, number one, you need a trim, most likely, because that's the same issue that she had. Number two, you need to get some amazing products, which of course I'm going to always suggest our Extra Strength Goddess Hair Repair Serum. I live by it. I would say I sleep with it, but I don't. But I live by it.
Will you be having a sale on it?
It's right now. Okay, so my client asked me if I'm having a sale on it. I'm having the summer Sizzle sale.
Are you?
Everything is 30% off using code SUMMER. You get on my damn nerve. She's so extra.
Tell the people the code.
Can you use your edge tamer while hair is damp? My sis asked. It can be used while the hair is damp, but it's best on the hair when it's dry because it's not going to hold if it's damp all the time unless you set it. If you use it on damp hair and then you set it with a scarf, it'll last a lot longer. Those bangs are everything, honey. I just purchased your black edge tamer. Love it. Awesome. Let me screenshot that. Damn it, I just missed it. All right, so we're going to use the charcoal color. It is just that, charcoal. Can you tell I use this a lot? I do. So we are going to, oh, Jesus. Put some on the finger. Okay. And all I do is dab it on the hairline. A little goes a long way. Like such. Take our edge brush. This is my baby. I am at the point now where I'm blending it to make it blend with her hairline, yet it still makes it very full, like the Vanna White. Right? That is how you're supposed to put edge tamer on, guys. If you notice, I was doing strokes with the brush, not just a big swoop and then I'm done. No, you stroke it. You stroke. You know, you stroke. Your edge tamer held my 4C hair down. Ooh, I need that back. There we go. I need to screenshot that. That is awesome. You guys are giving me so much life. The edge tamer and Goddess. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Thank you for giving me your reviews. I love you guys. I like to hear good stuff. I like to hear bad stuff too, because I always want to know what needs to be improved. But so far, in regards to my products, out of maybe every 20 to 30 people, I'll hear one person have something that they don't like, which is cool. That means I'm doing something good. Client, she only told you about the sale 10 times today. Hello. No, you know she's being extra, right? She's a good actress, isn't she? Yes, girl. Give them attitude, you know?
I absolutely love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my God. All right, guys. So we are all done with today's how to fix my damaged hair. My ends are popping and she is no longer popping. Let me turn her around for you. I'm going to pull it back. And she is all done. Yes, honey. The hair looks fabulous. All right, peeps. Let me turn you this way. Look on me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's How to Fix Damaged Hair. Her hair ends are popping. They are no longer popping, by the way. So for those of you who don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. I am Crystal, the owner of Elite Hair Care USA. I'm located here in Orlando, Florida / Altamont Springs, Florida. To book an appointment with me, you go to EliteHairCareUSA.com. You hit the book link and you'll be able to book a virtual consultation where I will help you find a stylist in your area and also give you an amazing regimen that can help you in the interim of all of your issues with your hair care, whether you're natural or relaxed. Don't forget, once again, for the 19th time, the Summer Sizzle sale is going on for my YouTubers starting today. It ends July 30th. While supplies last, 30% off the entire site, no matter what product it is, using code SUMMER. So my YouTubers get 2 days notice before everybody else. So you're able to go on and get whatever products you need. Thanks so much for watching, liking, subscribe to my channel, share my channel. You guys keep me going, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I am so humbled because I work very hard, but I love giving you guys information. Please don't forget to watch all of my other videos and just share the wealth, guys. What I teach you, you teach others. That's the point. I teach you, you teach others, and others teach others, and we get all educated, right? All right, peeps. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.